My name is Chidinma from Kappa. Today we are on the streets of Abuja to talk to residents about trans fat. What do you know about trans fat? Have you heard about the ongoing Trans Fat Free Nigerian campaign? Stay tuned and come along with me as we get the opinion of FCT residents on trans fat.
Use King, and the King before we buy 9,000, 8,000, but now it's about 25,000. We buy and even red oil is 70. One bottle is 750. Then the red oil, the granite oil is 900 per bottle. Then the mixer. Then the mixer.
I know.
Then they mix the oil. You know, say some people they mix it so that it will red. Some people they know they mix it. And those where they cook and wear, it will not sleep. But the one where them get mixed, they mix it with something where you go make and sleep. It will be sleep. But the other people, they know they mix their own.
Okay, so you think say person fry something now, they throw away the oil or you go still leave am there?
We don't know for them, but if it is we that we buy it from them, we will throw away it because we cannot use it.
So if you fry something with oil, if the oil remain, what thing they do with them?
We use and cook.
Trans fats, the overused oil in which people use over and over again, and then cause, let me just say, the cholesterol that blocks the heart.
We use fish oil and beef oil, and oil now is very expensive. Now they sell oil 35, and before they sell oil 20 something. Almost before 2015 we buy oil 8,000 myself, but now oil is very expensive. You cannot even sell some people complain about food that is cost because of oil, because the oil is very much expensive now. And when I fry fish, you know, some people if you cook with oil that they fry with fish with it, they don't like it because some people don't used to eat fish.
Yes.
So some people will keep it and use it for another thing, and some people will use it for their jollof rice. Some people will keep it and use it another time. They want to use it again for soup.
They don't throw it away.
No, some people, I don't know, for some people, for I do not throw it away.
Oil, I was told that it's not good for a footballer like me to be using ordinary oil. Instead, red oil is better off. So always I normally use red oil in cooking or whatever I do.
To my own little understanding of what trans fat is a continuous usage of oil that has been used for another thing over a period of time. You know, it's the nutritional value of that oil goes down. That is trans fat, and it's not good for the health. So it's good you use, if you are using oil for akara, use it for akara, and then you use your another one for maybe buns and every other thing you want to, and not using the same oil for that for another product that you are producing. So, and when you use it, it's good you use it for a little time, not continuously like the market people do. They keep on using it for maybe like a week and more. If you use it for maybe 1 or 2 times, it's okay.
It's obvious a lot of Nigerians don't know what trans fat is all about. Why not come with me and pay attention when we get an expert view on what trans fat is really all about?
Trans fats are bad for the health. They lead to why they are bad is that in the blood we have cholesterol. We have types of cholesterol. We have the good cholesterol, which is HDL, high density lipoprotein. Then we have the bad cholesterol, which is LDL, low density lipoprotein. HDL protects the heart, while LDL does not. So when we take trans fat, it will increase the bad cholesterol and reduce the good cholesterol. So what this does is that it leads to heart problems, coronary heart disease, that is one. It also leads to insulin resistance, which might lead to diabetes. It also can cause chronic inflammation in the body. Over a long time, this can lead to chronic conditions such as diabetes and some types of cancer. So that's how trans fat is not good for the body. The foods that have trans fat or partially hydrogenated oils are margarine. Even though it's not all forms of margarine, but generally margarines have trans fat because they have undergone the process of hydrogenation to make it solid. Then in baked foods, microwave pizzas, fried foods, especially when we fry under very high temperatures, or when we reuse oil, cooking oil, to fry several times. So we have baked foods, biscuits, pizzas, in short, pastries. So those are the kind of foods that have trans fats in them. Then oil that has been manufactured through the process of hydrogenation contains trans fat in them. I have 2 oils in my hands. One is liquid. You can see that this is liquid, completely liquid. There's no solid particle inside it. I have another one. You see, it's not clear because it has particles inside it. This one obviously has gone through some form of hydrogenation. When we go to the market, the normal language we say is that the oil has slept. So usually when you go to the market and you see oil that is sleeping or has slept or is just waking up, usually that oil has gone through some form of partial hydrogenation. Exposure to trans fat can be reduced by individuals or by government policies. Now, individuals, whereby we go to shops, we read food labels. I take oil, I want to buy oil, read the label, does it contain trans fat, hydrogenated oil? But this is limited. It's actually limited because if we go to the market, a lot of oil don't even have labels, and a lot of people are not enlightened, so they might not even know what to look for. But when government enforces rules or guidelines, policies to ensure that we don't have these oils or these types of food in the market, then we are sure that most Nigerians will not buy because it is not even in the market. So when we have guidelines, regulations that would empower government organizations to enforce foods in the market having the regulated amount of fats or trans fat in them, then that would reduce consumption of trans fat in the general population.